Picture this. You've just clinched the title of college basketball's top scorer for the 2024-25 season, only to hit a wall of obstacles in your quest to secure a spot on an NBA roster. That's the gripping reality for Eric Dixon, the standout forward now signed by the Charlotte Hornets as their preseason buzzes with activity. But here's where it gets controversial. Does this signing represent a savvy gamble by Charlotte? Or is it just another example of the cutthroat NBA draft system leaving talented players in limbo? Let's dive into the details and unpack why Dixon's journey might just be the underdog story fans are craving. The Charlotte Hornets, that Eastern Conference squad always striving to build a competitive edge, have officially brought aboard the league's reigning college scoring champion from the 2024-25 season. Yet, despite this promising addition, Dixon is staring down a steep uphill climb to actually earn a place on the team's main roster this year. It's a classic tale of high hopes meeting harsh realities in professional sports. For context, if you're new to the NBA landscape, signing a player like Dixon often involves specialized contracts that aren't your standard deals. In this case, the Hornets have inked him to what appears to be an Exhibit 10 agreement, a type of training camp contract that's common for undrafted free agents or prospects recovering from setbacks. These deals allow teams to evaluate players during preseason without committing to a full roster spot right away. Think of it as a trial period where the player proves their worth, but with no guaranteed paycheck beyond camp. To give you a clearer picture, Exhibit 10 signings are named after a specific section in the NBA's collective bargaining agreement, and they're designed to be flexible. For instance, they can sometimes be upgraded to a two-way contract, which splits a player's time between the NBA team and their G League affiliate, offering a pathway to the big leagues. But for Dixon, the path forward is anything but straightforward, especially since all three of the Hornets' two-way slots are already filled. That means he could end up being released before the season kicks off and redirected to the Greensboro Swarm, Charlotte's G League team, where he'd play in a developmental league to hone his skills. And this is the part most people miss. The G League isn't just a consolation prize. It's a potential goldmine for players like Dixon. If he sticks with the Swarm for at least 60 days, he could qualify for a bonus payout of up to $85,300. Providing some financial incentive amid the uncertainty. It's a system that rewards perseverance, much like how players such as Jalen Brunson or even Kawhi Leonard used similar routes to break through to NBA stardom. For beginners wondering about the G League, imagine it as a stepping stone league where prospects build experience, improve their game, and catch the eye of scouts, kind of like a farm system in baseball, but with higher stakes and faster timelines. Dixon's backstory adds another layer of intrigue. He sat out his freshman year at Villanova in 2019 to 2020 due to redshirting, a strategy where players delay their eligibility to gain maturity or recover from injuries. And it wasn't until his senior campaign in 2024 to 2025 that he truly exploded onto the scene. Recognized as a third-team All-American by both the Associated Press and the National Association of Basketball Coaches, Dixon dazzled with a league-leading 23.3 points per game for the Wildcats. His shooting splits were impressive too, 45.1% from the field, 40.7% from three-point range, and a stellar 81.3% from the free throw line, all while contributing 5.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and 0.8 steals per contest. These stats paint a picture of a versatile forward with scoring prowess and defensive instincts, making him a tantalizing prospect despite his late bloom. But let's not gloss over the drama that led him to Charlotte. Originally, Dixon was picked up by the Los Angeles Lakers on what was anticipated to be a two-way deal, as reported by ESPN's Shams Charania. Ranked as the number 44 prospect on ESPN's pre-draft big board, he seemed poised for a bright future in LA. However, a nagging foot injury derailed his summer, downgrading his contract to an Exhibit 10 deal and ultimately leading to his release, according to ESPN's Dave McMenamin and The Athletic's Law Murray. It's a twist that has fans questioning the Lakers' decision-making. Was it a missed opportunity or a prudent move to avoid risking a player not at 100%? This kind of scenario sparks debate. Should teams invest in injured prospects or prioritize immediate readiness? And does the Exhibit 10 system unfairly burden players with health issues, potentially sidelining talent that could shine with time? In the end, Dixon's signing with the Hornets could turn out to be a win-win. Charlotte gains a high-potential scorer to evaluate, while Dixon gets a fresh chance to prove himself. Yet the road ahead is fraught with challenges, from competing for limited roster spots to navigating the G League grind. It's a reminder of how unpredictable the NBA journey can be, where one injury or contract quirk can alter a career trajectory. What do you think? Will Eric Dixon defy the odds and make the Hornets roster? Or is the G League his best bet for now? Do you believe the Lakers made a mistake by letting him go? Or is this just the nature of the business? And here's a controversial take. Should the NBA reform its contract systems to give more leeway for injured prospects? Or does the current setup weed out the weak? Share your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this unfolding story.